Welcome to the chat, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. So, this is about the Spider-Man freshman year. So, this premiere January 29 in Disney Plus, and it's basically a fresh take on Peter Parker early days as Spider-Man. This is an alternate timeline where Norman Osborn basically becomes the mentor instead of Tony Stark. And there seems to be some positive reviews on this new Spider-Man. I am not convinced. Yes, they're trying to introduce a few new, not new, old characters, but I'm not a fan, to be honest. Not sure why this series was created in the first place. It could be contract negotiation that need to happen in order for them to continue to have the rights. Welcome to the chat, everyone. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and hit the like button. Briefly, this is just about Spider-Man, the freshman year, and I don't see any reasons why this series was made. They have made already about 12, either a combination between the movies and the TV series, animated series. So I don't see why they had to do this new animation. There are some aspects of it that I am absolutely enjoying it, but I am not a fan or believe they should have been made. They're trying to throw some of the elements, bringing back familiar faces. Daredevil was just on the most recent one, and the episode. I don't see the need. Dr. Octavius it's the original, exactly how it was in the comics. Again, they are bringing, to me it's just confusing. What are you trying to do with this Spider-Man? It's not something that is going to continue, that we're going to see in the mainstream MCU universe. Now, are we going to be able to see Tombstone, which is a new character? It's not a new character, but they're also kind of giving him the backstory of it. So, I mean, what is the purpose of the series? I don't know what it is. I feel that they should have spent all of this effort into another character that can help propel the MCU moving forward. They have thousands of characters that they could have introduced. I have three characters that I believe would have made amazing cartoon animated series if they don't want to go the route of live action. If you have a preferred list of who you would like to see in this as an animated, if you don't agree with my list, you're more than welcome to please jump in the conversation. Tell me what you think. First on my list is Elsa Bloodstone. Okay, Elsa Bloodstone is, I think, one of Marvel's most unique and underrated characters. She was introduced in 2001. She's the daughter of Ulysses Bloodstone. For those who don't know, is an ancient monster hunter and possesses superhuman ability. It's thanks to a mystical bloodstone gem embedded in his chest. And after his death, Elsa inherits these powers and his legacy. And she becomes this monster hunter in her own right. She's got, some of her abilities are a superhuman strength, agility, endurance. She can fight the supernatural creatures. This would have been a good way for them to blend the supernatural in the animated series with, in the future, what could be a animated or live action anti-hero. Again, because we have that they are in these stages of producing Blade. Who knows when that's gonna come out? So I think this would have given them a leg up on what the dark universe of the supernatural threat are within the Marvel universe. I feel she would have been an amazing starting point to explore the potential of the supernatural ability. part of it also, think about this. She already made her live action debut on the special presentation of Werewolf by Night on Disney Plus. Now you can really explore that character rather than just being a 10-minute character special presentation that was not her. Okay, she's fearless, witty, and she's got plenty of adventures that can be explored in the comic book, animated, or live action. So Elsa Bloodstone to me is I would say in the three characters that I want to talk to you, I would put her at number 3, because again, I think this is something that the Marvel Universe needs. Now, my second option is, okay, so my second option would be, and Solo, it's very distinctive because he's got the ability to teleport and basically to disappear at will. Very efficient operative. He's capable of infiltrating high security areas. He's kind of an anti-hero. It's kind of a CIA type of operative mercenary drama, a tactician. So he's very capable of going hand to hand with the characters like the Punisher. So that is one anti-hero that I would love to see either on comic adaptation, animated series, or to bring them into the MCU, just like they brought the Punisher, to give him a real contender. Because again, the connections to the bigger Marvel universe is particularly through Spider-Man and Deadpool, because he has already teamed up with them in other occasions in the comics, and has also teamed up with Deadpool. And that would be an amazing addition and connection to the current Marvel universe. Just to give you a little bit of background, he is a former CIA agent. Again, it makes perfect sense for a compelling storytelling of espionage and political atmosphere. And so his name is actually in the comics James Bourne, so you can make all the fun that you like with the Bourne identity. Character was created all the way back in 1986, so it's not a copycat or Jason Bourne, but it does has some of the political intrigue and conspiracy within the Marvel universe. Last but not least is Daken. So Daken is better known for everyone as the son of Wolverine, Logan. So this could be another addition that could have been explored a lot better starting with an animated series instead of the freshman year Spider-Man. Again, if you're going to invest time and effort, give us something new, something that can be developed and propel and continue to propel the Marvel's universe in complex anti-hero atmosphere. There's no better than Daken. His name is Daken Akira, and he is, once again, he's the son of the Wolverine of Logan. Some of his powers are basically inherits the power's ability to regenerate, okay, his healing factor, and also has the, again, retractable claw. And he's a little different because he actually only has 2. It's got a third one, which is the underside of the wrist. So it gives him a little more of an unpredictable fighting style. So his most unique power and ability is the fact that he can manipulate form, and that allows him to influence the emotions of people around him. So he can use that to charm people, intimidate them, or confuse them. So again, I think this would have been an amazing character to develop in a comic, cartoon, animated series, because again, it can continue to propel the storytelling of new characters with familiar faces. So he's an anti-hero, because at the beginning of when he finds out, as he grows older, he discovers his powers, and in his true lineages, being Logan, being his dad, he gets consumed with anger and resentment for Logan for abandoning him. And again, there's a lot to tell there, because again, the same feelings that Logan expresses when it comes down to, you know, so much anger because everything that was done to him and all he's lost. I think it would make an excellent dynamic, an emotional roller coaster to put them both on the same screen. And again, you don't have to get complex when it comes down to it, but it could really give you a new perspective on developing and continue to move forward with what the new future of the Marvel Universe is going to be, because he is he's extremely marketable, again, coming from Wolverine, and there's not going to be any confusion like you're adding this Spider-Man freshman year to the mix when you really don't know what to make of all these characters that they're throwing at you. They're not going to show in the live action, and not sure if they're going to greenlit a season 2 for Spider-Man. So again, thank you for sticking with me. This is my top 3 list of characters that I believe would make a much better storytelling and to help the Marvel Universe continue to move forward. If you do enjoy this type of video, I will continue to make content about, you know, what the alternative could be moving forward for some of these streamers and of these comic adaptations and the MCU moving forward. I would love to hear what you have to say. And once again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next.